Hello YouTubers and welcome to Caption once more for finals day of final trials. First things first, we've got to get on the water for a pre-paddle on that glassy glass. So let's get to it. Unfortunately, no filming of the morning session today, so we'll see you after it. And we've just had a little pre-paddle on the water. Lovely glass today. Weather doesn't seem to be a wind either way, but we will see when we get on the water for the race itself. But now it's time to get on the water, get racing, and get to it. See what we have learnt from yesterday, or let's see what if we can put what we have learnt yesterday into practice. So let's get to it! And we've made it off the water for the final time this weekend with the Learn to Row pair.
Oh
yeah. We managed to win the C final, which was good to win the race, but obviously not the result we were aiming for at the beginning of the weekend. But as always in the Learn to Row pair, we are learning. And it is always just a bit rubbish. Like I said in yesterday's vlog, there's a lot of things to learn. And so when you're always learning, sometimes there can be a lot of failures, and it feels like, okay, when can the failures not be failures and successes come? So that's kind of what we're going through just now, trying to take the positives from the weekend. Definitely learned how to race and row a bit better, and a lot of commenters yesterday were talking about just having a bit more race experience, which this weekend definitely was, and a bit more eye-opening because you don't really do too much racing here at Leander Club. But now we're on our warm down walk. We've got some bananas because remember, food is fuel. A little bit of quick sugar, quick, easily digestible stuff to get fuel back in the body. We've got the AB semis for everyone coming up on the water. I believe and the C final for the men's singles coming down. Ollie Dix coming down, flying down the course now.
And Ollie Stevens.
And Ollie Stevens. And then we've got all the other finals as well for all the other boats. But we'll get to that. I'll see what I can film of that since the racing is done for the weekend. So now it's about filming and not about rowing. Oh yeah! But Robson, anything to say?
I just want to say thanks for all support over the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah,
for Learn to Row pair.
Yeah.
We've had lots of messages on social media and YouTube and stuff like that, and it's been really great.
And now we're gonna cheer on Ollie Dix and Ollie Stevens.
I hope you guys have learnt something as well.
Oh yeah!
Bonnie. No, Ollie! Just dropping back now. Ollie Stevens leading, sorry.
That's what. So you have to stop your pair as the boat was going by, and sometimes when you're in race mode, you forget to pick up that race. But we've got the two Ollies racing each other from Leander Club. There is nothing between both of them. But now we're going to continue our warm down walk, watch all these guys from the AB semi-finals that we were hoping to race but not quite racing, so we get to see them in action on our warm down, or wherever we end up. So let's get to it. And that's the C final of the women. Now I think it's time for the AB semi-finals of the men in the pairs. I think. Yes. No. A finals of the men in the pairs. Let's get to it.
As they come to the 1,000. 3 boats for second, third and fourth. No more than about 3 feet covering all 3. So Stentiford.
That's a commentary from Shep there as the boats come by the boathouse.
Yeah, you guys up!
Yeah, go on, Will! Go on, Cormac!
Yeah, go on, boys! Come on, Cormac, now!
George. Third, Neil Johnson. 250 left to row. Karen and George are moving. They're 2/3 back. On the lead and try. Sabihi goes up. Still 2/3. Sabihi roster starting to move again. Karen coming. The rate goes up. So loose. It's Sabihi roster who lead by almost half a length over Karen George. Third place, Neil Johnson.
And that is the B final of the men's pairs. Now it's time we'll do a little bit more walking and see if we can get the A final of the men's pair. And now it's time for the men's A final in the pairs. So let's get to some little bit of commentary and see if we can get them flying past.
Rossiter and Glenister still sort of third-ish with Ransley and Wing Griffith still there. This is going to test now whether they put too much lactate in the legs in that first 1,000. Past the boathouse. Ford and Dawson. Bagaski still at 40 as they go through the boathouse. 39.5 Bagaski. Dawson and Ford. This whole field's opened up now as you come into that third 500. There's now about 5 lengths covering the whole field. Everybody was hanging in there in the first 1,000. Over to Henry. He'll be really interested in this. Amazing performance here from Bagaski Rudkin, who now have only 750 metres to go in the A final of TV's final trial. Little bit of clear water. Dawson Ford, one of the most efficient pairs out there. They'll have more in the tank. Has but gone too early and too deep. Let's see. Battle for third. Hot between the Leander pair of Glenister, Rossiter and Wing Griffith, Ransley. Amazing performance from them, turning last year around. Up here in the A final. 250 to go. Dawson Ford, what have you got in the tank, guys? Third place still Rossiter, Glenister. Brooks coming in now, challenging for fifth, fourth. Bagaski Rudkin looking really strong now. Ford, start, close the gap. 1.5 foot of clear water. Boats. Bagaski looking strong though. See this going. Bagaski still rating high. 50 metres to go. The Silk of Rudkin. Strokes left to row. Rudkin now with only a length lead. Ford Dawson closing hard. But it's going to be take the win. Dawson Ford.
And we have finished with the A final of the men's pairs. Very tight finishing in both the A final, the B final, this, and even going on to the C final with us as well. We ended up being down most of the race, and then we walked through a little bit at the end with Robson and I in a learn to row pair. But now we'll find Robson, find the guys as well, and see what else we can chat about for the rest of the day. But it's been an awesome weekend so far. The sun is shining and no more rowing for the rest of the weekend. So let's get to it.